Hey, so I've got a Range Rover Evoque here. It's about 5 years old, and the rest of the car looks like it's new, but the pillar trim is starting to look like hell. I looked around the internet, saw a bunch of videos. They didn't really show how the average guy could clean these up, so I thought I'd put something together. What I did, I had a bright idea of using the Mother's New Lens plastic restoration kit. The headlight restoration kit. This guy right here. And it's got a couple of it's got a polishing ball that you put on your cordless drill, and has some plastic polish, and has a couple grits of sandpaper. I also have a couple blocks here of other stuff. I've got some wet sandpaper, that sanding blocks that cleaned it up a little bit. I tried to use just the sanding discs, but that didn't work all that well. So let me show you what the pillars look like beforehand. You can see that they're in pretty bad shape, really oxidized, really not looking too good. And I'm going to tape it up here and do a little bit of cleanup, and I'll show you the before and after, one side undone. All right, so here it is taped up, and just going to hit it with some water, get it all, make sure it stays well lubricated with water. And I've got the 800 grit on the drill. I don't know if I can do this while filming, but I'll give it a shot. Just want to hit it real light. Be very careful, because I think there's clear coat on here. And I just want to do this. Now I'm gonna hit this real quick with both hands, because the drill's bouncing around a little too much. All right, so I hit that really lightly. You only want to give it one pass, because, as I said, I think there's clear coat on it. You don't want to take all that off. And just check it for major scratches. Quick here. A little bit of evenness. It's not quite even. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it with 1,000 grit block and just try and smooth that out a little bit. Is it that one? And lube it up here. Could probably do this just with the sanding block. I did that on the other side, but it didn't seem to come out quite as smooth. And I like the way that that all of these steps did together. What I'm going to do is hit it with the 15, and then probably run the block of 2000 over it, just to get an even haze over it. Again, real gentle here. All right, let's take another look and see if that haze is a little more even. Still could use just a little bit. It's got a couple shiny spots. Let's knock those down. There we go. We got pretty much nice flat. A couple little shiny spots in there, but I'm not going to go any deeper. Probably a little bit more here on the bottom, but that's always rough to get. Light pass with the 1500 wet disc, and hit it with the 1500 block just briefly. And now I'm going to smooth it out with the 2000 grit. I'm really not working it very hard. I'm just trying to get as much as I can smoothed out without taking off too much. I can already feel it smoothing out. See how that looks. Get it dried off, because the next disc is a dry one. And I still got a little bit of shiny on the bottom. It's not perfect, but I'm just going to go for it because most people won't put that attention to detail. All right, so here we got the 3000 grit sanding pad. I already used this on the headlights, so this is like second, third time. You want to put your drill up on high, and let's see if you can see it kind of polish up there. Oh, that's crooked. So I don't know if you can hear over the drill, but I'm trying to take this up so that I actually get a nice shine on it. I don't know if you can see the reflection there, but it busts out for it. This 300 grit almost polishes it. And I'm going to hit the whole pillar with this to get it nice and glossy, and then hit it with a little bit of the polish. Be right back. All right, so that's after the 300 grit. You can see it's got a real glassy finish on it already. I had to work that for about 5 minutes. To get that on there. I haven't wiped it off yet, so there's a little bit of dust on it, but I had to work that. I think I could have worked the 2000 grit a little bit more, saved some time on the 3, but now I'm going to hit it with polish and some wax, and then it will be done. All right, so dab just a little bit of that plastic polish on the end. I put a quarter size, they say nickel, and then just polish it up. And I'm working the bottom of the pillar here by hand because that bit just doesn't get into it, and you really don't want to get tape residue all over anything, sanding disc or polish wheel or any of it. So I'm just going to work this for a few minutes, and then we'll hit it with some wax. All right, here's a take a look at it. Wiped it down just a little bit after hand polishing a little bit. All right, waxed it up. Kind of dry, but not quite, but good enough. And let's buff it out here. Let's see how it looks. All right, let me yank the tape off here, and we'll see how it looks. All right, here you can see the before and after. Just a little bit of difference, isn't it? Nice. Well, hope you enjoyed, and I hope this helps you restore your pillar trim too. Cheers.